Hello, my name's Martin and this is Strat Chat, and we are playing the Iberian Struggle. We are this character here, Duke Hermanexildo Gutierrez of Galicia, and I've got two basic obstacles to my progress. One of them is that I am best friends with King Alfonso III, and because of that I can't become independent. I can't usurp his throne even though I have a press claim on it. So I'm kind of waiting for something to happen, which is basically either him or I die. And the other is that in order to complete this struggle in the way that I'm planning to, I need to move down into this kingdom. Let's just get rid of this, except to an ordinary realm map title. I need to take really the old area of Galicia, although the name of this kingdom has been changed to Liege. And I've been nervous of attacking these people, and the reason I'm nervous of attacking them is, although they're very weak, they have a lot of allies, and one of these allies, that's not him, it's this one here, has nearly 4,000 troops. But I've decided I need to bite the bullet. I need to just crack on, and it's going to cost me some prestige, which is a shame because I'm kind of trying to build up some prestige. I'm going to go to war with them. I'm going to show you a couple of reasons why I think it's going to be okay, but it's risky. It is risky because it depends on the behaviour of my allies. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up here. I might as well have this alliance. How big is he? How strong is he? Not very strong. It's hardly worth it. I'm going to take the 60 quid from my best friend. Gives me a little bit of stress, but that's fine. Okay, I'm going to declare war. And I am going to go for Portugal and Braganza, which are the two that I wanted. Declare that war. And the next thing I am going to do is pop in here and go to Holy Orders, and for 173 piety, I've got all of these heavy infantry. And I think that's going to make a big difference. One of the things that's been putting me off is that my enemy's allies and my enemy have heavy infantry, and I don't have the counter to them either. Well, I do now. So already this is the army of my best friend. I think that's my army. Okay, who's in charge of this army? Okay. The other thing is I could always buy some mercenaries. It's something to just bear in mind. You know, I can certainly afford some. And these ones actually have light footmen. Actually, for 120, let's just have them. I think that'll give me a good bit of protection. Who's in this army? Oh, those are the Knights Templar. Oh, they've accidentally raised in the wrong place. What is going on here? Okay. Okay, let's go straight for that, and we'll meet them there. Yeah, all his allies have joined. Right, I need to call mine in. Okay, so we're trying to do a little bit of battle with them before they all get together. I think we should be able to win this battle pretty decisively. We've got a nice lot of allies on their way. We should win this battle. Another interesting thing is, because I'm now so rich, even with all of my armies raised, I'm making profit. So I'm just going to hit that one. I don't need this money. Reasonably good victory, has to be said. Got a big army. Oh yeah, I'm winning this. Yeah, another big battle. And a siege one. Yes, this is actually turning out to be quite an easy victory. Yeah, that's a really good victory. Really good victory. Okay, so this has swung in my way very, very strongly. Okay, so I've not swayed my bishop, but he's over 50 now anyway, so let's over 50% in liking me now anyway. So I am going to go back to swaying my most powerful vassals. To be fair, they all pretty much adore me. Go for this one. Ah, right, these guys are back in the fray. Let's go and fight them. Damaged army, but not slaughtered. Right, they are routing. Let's follow them. Right, another little battle over here. Well, we've got another 3,000 troops coming. I think we'd all go and meet up, get ourselves together. Right, so this is good news. So we've got full control in that area. So let's... I've been raided here. I've got to do it here, haven't I? I'm a little bit confused. He's taking that one. That's fine. That's the one we want. That's the one we want to take. Okay. Let's move down then. We just need to go down, take a castle or two. Right. We're going into the conciliation phase. Okay, that's going to change things. Lovely. Easy win. Right, okay, that gets me up to 8 here. So, let's disband everything. We've already expanded our kingdom into these areas. If we just look at the culture, right, we're all Galician. Yeah, of course, he's the so we definitely need to sort that. Okay, let's look at the religion. Okay, so we need to convert these. Actually, that one needs converting as well. No, it's the yeah. Okay, right. So they're already Catholic. We just need to convert. Sorry, they're not already Catholic. These two need to be converted to Catholicism, and it will take 6 years, presumably about 6 years each. I sort of need to divest myself of a. So who's this? This is my son. So I'm very tempted to give him Vizcaya. No. Give him a Maya. Yeah. Grant to player heir. There we go. So he gets a Maya. Okay. I'm quite happy with that. So I've got my 7 really kind of around here. I wouldn't mind stealing that off him, but there we go. And then I can get rid of that one as well. Okay, but I've got Porto and Braganza. Okay. Now, we're heading into the conciliation phase. So if we were going to win during this stage, we would need to be an independent ruler. We're working on it. Conciliation phase, I'm involved, yes. Exalted among men, I'm on my way. Hold and completely control any de jure kingdom of Hispania. I'm working on that at the moment. All other independent rulers have an alliance with you. So I would have to be working on getting alliances with everybody else. Yeah, that would be the big thing. But I still need to be independent. So I think it's very likely that we won't win during this opportunity phase, but that it will be in a subsequent phase. So I just don't know what I can do to actually kind of make him not like me anymore. My liege. Anyway, if I eventually win in a hostility phase, I also need to take some more territory. So let's have a look at what I need to take. So if I was going to win via this method, or indeed this method, it's the same. I need to take one of these counties, one of these duchies. And I've already got Galicia, and it's over. I think one's over here, one's over here. Okay, right. So what we're going to do, because I am now in my mid-40s, I am going to be really, really clear. I'm going to save up 1,500 prestige. That is now my goal. Let's get some money rolling in. So we're building farms in our capital. Our capital really needs sort of developing, really. We ought to be starting to construct new holdings as well. Okay, so, right, we're building, yeah? We're building up. We're getting stronger and stronger. I should have waited a couple of months to build the buildings there. Okay, so the next thing will definitely be a compromise phase. No other independent rulers are king or emperor in rank, and there's currently 5, which would mean in this phase I would need to knock them all down to below king rank and then get them all to like me. Or it's one or the other. And this is possible. 60 opinion. I'd still need to capture. I'd still need a whole kingdom, or be exalted among men, which I'm not even very far away from. Okay, so We could possibly win in this conciliation phase coming up after, not this, sorry, the compromise phase coming up after this. So it could, yeah. Okay, that's a possibility. Anyway, let's keep cracking on with what I'm trying to achieve here. So let's see how close I am. I mean, I am working my way towards devoted servant. Will the papacy ever give me any money? I don't have 250, which is true. He's not great because he's greedy. But going on a pilgrimage is probably a good idea. Let's do it. And we have to go to Jerusalem, don't you? And maybe it'll help us in the long term get a bit more money off the papacy. I can risk being wounded. Excellent, sparring blade master and 75 here. That's great news. So I can get pilgrim, which will be a nice nice increase to monthly piety, or a worldly pilgrimage where I gain more diplomacy. What is my diplomacy like? You know what? I don't need diplomacy. Just want to get in with the Pope. Excellent. A lot of faith here. Yeah, nice. Big increase from like 1.7 to 2.3 here. This chap's been swayed up to 100%. Let's just have a look, see about any other vassals. I could be doing that too. But this chap here, I think, is also my steward, so it's probably a good idea to vassalise him. To sway him. I can ask my head of faith for money. Right, basically got back all of the money that I just spent, which is super. Okay. Okay, so in this phase I'm trying to do a little bit of building. It's actually pouring down with snow out here. It's quite alarming. Okay. Okay, let's just be building stuff everywhere. Hill farms, barracks. I quite like this. Hunting grounds, you get a military benefit as well as the additional money, so I'm quite happy with that. Braganza and Porto. These are going to be key in the long term. Okay, hill forts and Porto. Surely it's already got a small harbour, which is excellent. We can afford to upgrade it. Okay, so these are nice benefits to really developing the realm, developing the domain here. Right, hunt. Notify me. Notify me. Okay, I'm quite happy about my councillor dying because I have another good councillor who is also a powerful vassal and a friend, so he's going to do a perfectly good job. Right, we don't want her on intrigue at the moment, we want her on assist ruler. Why is my alliance expired? Because he died. I guess that's a good reason. Excellent. Well, that was 300, so that's boosted me well on my way towards the 1500 that I need. Nice. Okay, money's really going up now. Right, I might start trying to become friends with some of the locals. I mean, they utterly hate me. I'm probably never going to attack him. Let's try swaying him. I mean, already 10% of the way through the conciliation phase. I mean, the conciliation phase on our way towards the compromise phase. Whoops, thought I'd paused it. I gained 500. That's amazing. 500 piety, amazing. Right, he's 5. He's 11. There's a good chance he'll win. I don't want him to win. Okay. Okay, let's try and work some of this off. Okay. Let's extort subjects while we're at it. Gain dread. Count or dono. I'm not bothered about what he thinks. Right, I've now got a load of money. Okay, I think we go with the bishop. He's the youngest. He's the best long-term investment. Building construction time. Speed that up a bit, that's nice. Right, let's do some more building. I have got spearmen. Let's build barracks. Right, the old dynasty is growing. Lots and lots of kids, which is nice. Well, why not? So I kind of want to carry on fighting these people as and when I can. The problem that I think I have is that they have the Mubarizum, which is their version of the heavy infantry, and we don't have heavy infantry yet. So there's a couple of solutions, possible solutions. One of this is that I found my own holy order. So I was able to defeat them before because of this, but it's already hired at the moment. So there's no kind of like sort of certainty. I mean, I could wait until it's not hired and make sure I declare the war at that moment. Alternatively, form my own holy order. Only costs 500. I'm not very far away from being able to do it. 1,000 piety, I've got that. That's absolutely no problem. That's one possibility. The other possibility is perhaps to look at hybridising no, I cannot, because they're the same heritage as mine. Okay, so I don't think that's going to work, which is a little bit of a shame, actually. Yeah. Okay, so I think the way forward then is to found a holy order. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. In fact, I'm going to play until I form one. So the reason I'm swaying these is because of the possibility. Do you know what? I'll tell you, at the beginning of the next session, I'll talk carefully through what I'm thinking about the struggle and my strategy for it and for completing it. Right, okay, I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to go to my duchy here, and I'm going to add the feudal elective law, and I'm going to obviously vote for my player heir and son, and then I think what we're going to find is on succession that we're only really losing. Okay, we're losing 2 titles, Castile and Navarra, which is fine. And they're just duchy titles. I'm not really losing much in the way of land. In fact, my heir will bring this duchy with him, so we should be in a really, really good place. And we've got another 150 here. That's great. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, actually. Have I got the money? I know I don't want to spend money at the moment, but if I form this, I get lots more prestige, and I can let my son become independent. I quite like the idea of my son becoming independent because, let me show you, Duchy of Cantabria. Okay, so you're right, he likes me a lot now. That's great, which he did anyway. But he also becomes independent. But I can ally him, and essentially what it means is that he's going to become more powerful, he's going to get more experience, he's going to get his own men-at-arms, etc., and hopefully build up his own money, and when he inherits from me, he's in much better shape than he would be were he not independent. Barely touch my money. I have to have a kingdom or empire title. Okay, I mean, certainly the Pope will probably like me in a bit. I didn't realise I had to have a kingdom or an empire title. That's a nuisance. Why won't you just die young? Absolutely in perfect health. I mean, the only good thing I would perhaps say is I will probably outlive you. So that isn't going to work. So these are much, much more expensive. So during this conciliation phase, I don't really want to be going to war. I think that's the trick. It's a shame that I can't get the Holy Order. It's the same old problem, isn't it? It's good old Alfonso, my best friend, pretty much preventing me from doing anything. So I'm avoiding war. I'm going to be investing. I wouldn't mind getting another 1,500 and perhaps making this duchy, Portugal duchy, into one with feudal electives, so I can guarantee it to my heir. And other than that, I think that's where I'm going to stop. So I hope you have a nice weekend. I will be back on Monday, and we're going to see if we can push this forward just a little bit further. Take care now. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.